Hey guys, it's Broman, and I'm here to answer a big question for you if you're new to Destiny. And that question is, what are exotic weapons? How do I get them? And is there any sort of guaranteed exotics that I can get? The answer to how do you get them and are there guarantees is it's all random. It is completely random and there's no way for you to guarantee any exotics for yourself. There's a couple of surefire ways to get them, but there's no way to promise that you will get one in specific. Now, exotic weapons and gear are really high-powered pieces of gear that you can get, and you can only have one of them equipped at a time. If you try and equip multiple exotics on one side or the other, the game will say like, you can't do that crap. But why? Well, because exotics have really unique traits. The ACHLYOPHAGE symbiote lets you shoot an extra golden gunshot. The knucklehead radar allows you to have radar up all the time. And the Mask of the Third Man has reduced super usage for Arcblade. All these are extremely powerful effects, and if you could stack them, you'd have a huge issue. And the same goes with some of the exotics that you can get on the weapons side. The Patience and Time can turn you invisible when you're crouching or ADSing. There are so many amazing exotic weapons and pieces of gear in this game that if you could equip them all at once, you'd have a huge problem. So you can only equip one exotic at a time. But how do you get them? The answer is that they're random. For a lot of exotics, the only way you're going to get them is in the raid. I got the Suros Regime in the raid. I got the Truth in the raid. I also got the Monte Carlo in the hard mode raid. But there are additional ways for you to get exotic weapons. The Mina multi-tool I got at the end of a Nightfall strike. The super good advice I got at the end of a very long quest chain called an exotic bounty. And the Yallerhorn I got from Jur, who is the Agent of the Nine that shows up every weekend. And you can buy exotics from him with strange coins. We've already gone over strange coins in another video, but I thought that I would kind of go over where you're going to find these exotics if you get them. Now, if you want to get yourself some exotic bounties, all you do is you pick up as many bounties as you can from the bounty board, and then you finish them. And upon completing a bounty, you have a random chance of acquiring something that is called a Vanguard Mentor Missive. Now, the Vanguard Mentor Missive is the start of a chain quest. You turn in the Vanguard Mentor Missive, and it's going to give you 3 options. It'll say, like Toland's Legacy, A Light in the Dark, and something else. And each one of those quests, at the end, is designed to give you a specific exotic weapon. So you can Google what quests you get, and it will tell you, hey, if you complete this quest, you will get this exotic weapon. And it will be very fantastic. So you can kind of select which exotic you get from those 3, but that's the only chance that you're going to get in the game where selection is possible. Now, our friend is gone this week, but last week, Jur was right here, and he was selling all sorts of fantastic items. He was selling the Truth, which I did already have, but every week Jur is going to show up and he is going to have 3 pieces of exotic gear, 1 for each of the classes, and he's going to have an exotic weapon, and the exotic weapon is also random. However, if you play this game regularly and you have strange coins, you're pretty much guaranteed to get 1 piece of exotic something every week from Jur. Now, whether or not it's something that you want will kind of be up to you, but he has sold such fantastic exotics as the Icebreakers, the Icebreaker. He's sold the Yallerhorn before. He has sold, he hasn't sold any gear yet that's been like super mind-blowing. Like the Warlocks all want the Heart of Praxic Fire. He hasn't sold that yet. But he might. So always being ready for Jur is going to make you a happy puppy when he finally shows up with something that you want. He sold the Suros Regime as well, which everybody loved. So, if you are new to Destiny, and you see folks running around with all these awesome yellow weapons, and you're like, I want that! I want that thing in particular. The sad news is, if you want this thing in particular, you can't get it, because there's no guaranteed piece of control you have over the exotic weapons that you get. But you can, however, keep rolling the dice and hope to get one that you get. So the dice rolls that exist in the game are the Mentor Missives. There are 2 sets of 3 there, 6 total exotics you can get. Jur every week is coming with 1 dice roll for gear as well as 1 weapon, and the raid, which upon completing the raid you have a chance to get yourself some exotic gear, and also one of the chests, the chest right above the Gorgon maze, has been proven to give a lot of exotics. I think I've gotten a total of 6 out of that. So there's a little breakdown for you guys about how exotics work, where you can get them, why they're special, how they, everything you could want to know about exotics on a very basic level. I hope this helps you get a little more accustomed to Destiny. Welcome to Destiny if you are a new player. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And do not forget that I freaking love each and every one of you, and I hope you have a great time here in Destiny.